some of these images might be disturbing to some people. Viewer discretion is advised. This is for a learning purpose. Um, hey, it's Will in Weston here today, and today we'll be talking about the cruelty of slavery. And we've written a prepared statement talking about how cruel it was. So yeah, let's get right into the statement. So the first part is slave owners were very cruel people. They would rape their slaves that were half their age. There are reports of this 40-year-old man. He had 4 kids with his 14-year-old slave. And that's literally borderline rape. It's not okay. These slaves, they were treated as trash and workhorses, and these people's like sex slaves. And yeah, and now we'll be talking about a certain gentleman named Laverne Lewis and what he did to his slaves. So Weston will be taking it off from here.
This man, Ilburn Lewis, he had a slave. His name was George, and for no reason other than for his own amusement, he cut George. He cut off his ankles, then cut off his knees, and then cut off his thighs. He then threw all of his body parts into the fire to be burned. The evidence would be gone, and there would be no proof of him torturing his slaves. There is also another case of a man who would just whip his slaves every day for no reason. They would do nothing wrong. They would do their work, but they would still get tortured just because of the color of their skin.
Technical technical difficulties. And these slaves, they got fed very little, if anything, and if they were on their own for getting their own food sources, and if they would steal food, if they got caught stealing, they would get the living crap whipped out of them if they would steal one ration of food. And they literally had no clothing, and they literally had to make their clothing out of burlap sacks, and they had to fend for themselves even when they were expected to be perfect. And it's not right to treat someone differently because of the color of their skin, and a human being can't own another human being just because they're different. Everyone is created equal, and it's said in the Constitution that every man is created equal, but our ancestors did not show that, considering they owned other human beings.
Oh, freedom. Oh, freedom. Oh, freedom over me. And before I'll be a slave, I'll be buried in my grave and go home to my Lord. And